We share a bit of the yield with bats, but we've got enough that they can't get it all, and neither can we. So they get a bit and we get most. There's one over there. Kind of oversupplied with papaya.
You're gonna get wet.
Mulberry. In August, when the mulberries are in full fruit, I must eat 100 mulberries before breakfast. Straight off the tree, I never miss. Yeah. Permaculture is an ethical design science. It's the science of design anchored in ethics, where we connect all the disciplines together to provide all the needs for humanity in a way that's beneficial to life on Earth in all its forms. So it actually improves the environment, it strengthens the environment, it gives the environment integrity. They can all be designed to be beneficial in ways that are beyond even the function of nature. Because of our ability to apply human intelligence in a harmonic way using the lessons of nature, we can actually improve on nature itself. And that is something that most people have no idea about. But once they're switched onto it, it becomes a terminal activity for life. You can't give it up, you can't let it go. It's addictive, because you have something really beneficial to engage in. And that's all we're ever after, a meaningful life. And if you're engaged in a meaningful life that benefits nature itself, and we stop all this foolish behavior that's destroying the planet, then you've got to feel good about it. I mean, that's an obvious thing. And now we're in a radical food forest that's about 18 years old. And it's sort of caring for itself. It's functioning like a forest with an assembly of plants that would never naturally occur, but the natural systems and living elements in there don't care about that, because nature has no prejudice. It has no preconceived idea of how it should or shouldn't be. You know, it doesn't make assumptions that this is the assembly that should be in place. If the functions are assembling organic material in a way that benefits the soil, that's it. It doesn't matter. So when we put most of the elements together that are going to give us our supply lines, we've really won the jackpot, because there's no better way to live and there's no healthier way to engage with nature itself. Show you some fungus. See this 1-year-old piece of wood here? Right, that was dropped last year. Well, it may have already gone, but there's fungus fruiting everywhere, look. Who needs a chipper when you've got fungus? And that's pretty gorgeous, actually. Slightly harder bit of wood, different fungus. I could work in the food forest forever. I could just go in and never come out. We're going to get wet if we're not going back. Let's head this way under the forest. In a thunderstorm. Custard apple. Tree tomato. Yeehaw! Wow! Oh, like fresh food is like the difference between fresh fish and stale fish. You definitely are what you eat. And if you don't know what you eat, you don't know who you are quite often. You've lost that connection. We identify ourselves by the produce that sustains us, and we should never lose sight of that.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally stoked, man.
A tour in the middle of a thunderstorm while I started one. I've got to go and get dry, change my clothes so I can carry on teaching, all right?
Cool.
No worries.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. All right.
That night it rained and rained and rained, and I couldn't get any sleep at all. Not because it was raining, but because I couldn't stop thinking about creating a food forest on the hill besides the weedy garden. So I waited a couple of days until Jeff had finished with his course and drove back out there. And I said, Jeff, would you like to come out to my garden and help me design my food forest? You know what he said? He said,
Yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Excellent. Hey, high five.
See where it goes.
Okay.
so just remember, you want wonderful, colourful, natural, clean, organic food that's going to give your body its full potential. When your body's working, your mind is working. And when your mind and your body are working, guys, your heart is working. And when your heart is working, well, you're kind of connected to everything. So this is the real paradise on earth. This is really the way to do it.